Good evening, America. Now, usually we don't really dabble in the politicization of sports and whatnot, but since it is kind of dealing with my favorite position in football, kind of got to weigh in on it. So I'm pretty sure you all have already heard about the apparent beef between Malcolm Jenkins and Eric Reid, which apparently didn't just start after the most recent game when Eric Reid decided to go out on the field during the coin toss and make a scene. Oh, no. This goes way back to the man who started it all. Now, I'm not up on all the details, but from what I do know, it does seem pretty apparent to me that this all has to do with one thing. Yeah, you guessed it. So apparently Eric Reid is upset with Malcolm Jenkins because somehow Malcolm Jenkins co-opted this movement that was supposedly started by Eric Reid and Colin Kaepernick, which is always going to blow my mind because I'm still having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how getting down on your knees is going to stop any type of violence whatsoever. And on top of that, this movement that was involving Eric Reid and Colin Kaepernick that was supposedly co-opted by Malcolm Jenkins was allegedly in talks to be sold for $100 million in a deal that was involving the NFL, which really doesn't make sense to me because if this was your movement that you created, how could it be sold by anybody but yourself? And then it still doesn't make sense to me because if that were even possible, how could you just up and walk away from the Players Coalition and let it happen as you did? I mean, seriously, that's no different than me claiming to be the progenitor of the Second Amendment. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Joe Hayes here, and I have some exciting, unprecedented news for you all. You all now have the right to keep and bear arms. Who the are you? Yeah, no one would take that seriously. And they shouldn't. So here's the deal. If all of these high-paid athletes, these NFL players and whatnot, if they actually cared as much as it is portrayed that they do about the extensive amount of police brutality that is being carried out among the minorities in America, which I don't necessarily agree with, but or whatever it is they're talking about, crying about, it, whatnot. No one would have to wait. You wouldn't have to wait. You wouldn't have to wait until you're not the starting quarterback. You wouldn't have to wait until another movement was started or until someone else sounded the alarm about something that was going on. You would stand and put your best foot forward and cry it out that something was going on, and you would move forward to get something done. Otherwise, nothing gets done. So whether you believe that something that's deemed so serious is something that's just bigger than just one person and shouldn't be owned by one individual, or whether you believe that, hey, Kaepernick and Reid, they had the right to pretty much come out against Jenkins. They should be the ones who are recognized and get the credit for starting this thing. This is all of them. Whatever. Whatever you believe, comment. Let us know. Your opinion is valuable to us. No, but seriously, we love you all and your opinions. But until the next time, guys, continue to fight for the Constitution with these, so that hopefully and preferably we never have to use these. Deuces.